Hello everyone, X-Forts here, and welcome to an Eyes of Heaven live battle. Some high-quality filler content today. We're going to be playing as Bruno Buch... No, I'm fucking with you guys. I always get shit for liking Bruno so much. We're actually going to be playing as Rohan. Me personally, I'll be playing as him. And let's go his last outfit from Part 4. Out of all of Rohan's beautiful outfits, this is the last one we see him in, so... Getting excited for the end of Part 4, so let's celebrate with that. Also for Koichi, I don't know. Koichi, I don't really like a lot of Koichis. So let's go Lucky Land, I guess, because he looks like a Dragon Ball Z character in it. And the theme of this video is going to be like best friends. And when I think about like best friends in JoJo, I go straight to Part 4 because Josuke and Okuyasu and Koichi and Rohan. I mean, Koichi and Rohan's dual heat attack is called We're Best Friends. I mean, you can't get much better than that. And for Josuke, we're gonna go his outfit in Josefume's shirt, which is awesome how they did that. And then Okuyasu in his tank top. So for the stage, there's a little bit of an Easter egg with Rohan. So it's at Morio, obviously.
Kimi no sono hairstyle. 笑っちまうぞジョースケ。2、30年前の古臭いセンスなんじゃないの？なんつった今。てめえ。僕の身を守れ。アクト3。Open the gate.
So Rohan insults Josuke's hair. Josuke is fed up with it. And Koichi calls out Echo's Act 3 to protect himself for the shit that's about to go down. So, like I mentioned when I was selecting my characters, when I think of best friends in JoJo, I really do go straight to Part 4. Like, I do think of obviously Gyro and Johnny, but like, I guess they kind of knew that they might have known each other longer than Okuyasu and Josuke did. They probably did. But I mean, Steel Ball Run was just like a lot more tense, and Part 4 was just so lighthearted, and like we had chapters where like Okuyasu and Josuke were, you know, mad because they couldn't get ice cream on their way to school. And then they met an alien, but I don't know. Part 4 just was a lot more lighthearted, to have a lot more, you know, fun interaction between characters, and a lot more time for people to become friends like Josuke and Okuyasu and Koichi and Rohan. I don't even know why Koichi and Rohan like each other so much. Because Koichi likes Josuke a lot, but Rohan just fucking hates him. So, the Easter egg I was talking about on this map is that if you come back here, if Okuyasu would leave me alone, you can come back here. Let me pick up like a little boost here or something. So, you can actually ride the motorcycle. Hell yeah. So, the controls are really funky on it, and it's not very intuitive. So, anytime you have to turn around, you have to like press U, and Rohan does a straight up U-turn. So, I'm just going to blast this thing. You can actually fight with it, but it's not very practical. Like, if you press square, you just kind of do like a wheelie into your opponent's face. I'm not sure how much damage it does. I haven't messed with it a lot, but I'm sure Heaven's Door is a lot more powerful than a motorcycle. And I also want to talk about the end of Part 4. Like, Part 4 anime is coming to an end. Before we know it, it's going to be over. Like, if you think about it, this video is made like mid-November. So the episode that just aired was halfway through Enigma Boy's arc, and I really love David Production. They don't stray too far from the source material, but hold on, because Koichi's doing a dual heat attack.
Rohan sensei! 任せてもらおうか。行け！エコーズ3フリーズ！ナイスだ、光一君！
Alright, that's a badass dual heat attack, but Koichi interrupted me there. Okay, so I was saying, thankfully, David Production doesn't add any filler content or anything, but they do stay very true to the source material, but they'll change it up in a little bit that actually makes better pacing and is objectively better than the way it was in the manga. So, for example, after the cat that loves Yoshikage Kira, when Stray Cat was born, well, I guess Stray Cat already existed, but when it died and turned into a plant, all that jazz, after that, everyone was like, okay, then we're gonna go into Superfly, because that's what comes next in the manga. And the episode was called July 15th, Part 1, and everyone was so confused, like, what does this mean? Like, shouldn't it be Superfly? And then once the episode aired, it showed that everything is going to be happening simultaneously instead of just going Superfly, Enigma Boy, and then Cheap Trick. It's all happening at the same time. It kind of did in the manga, but it's a lot more clear. in the anime that's all going on at once, and it's great. It's still staying true as Superfly finished first like it did in the manga, and Superfly already finished in the last episode. And we're about halfway through Enigma Boy. Maybe not quite halfway. We just got to the part... The episode ended, and it makes me wish Roundabout was still in part 4 as the ED, because the episode ended with Josuke unfolding the piece of paper that, spoiler alert, is going to have a gun pointing at him, which is just awesome. And like the episode ended right before he unfolded it. So we kind of got dick teased with that, but next episode is going to be great. So then I think Enigma Boy should finish up next episode, and then after that we'll finish up Cheap Trick, because obviously when Enigma Boy is finishing up, we're also going to get a lot of stuff with Cheap Trick. But Cheap Trick was the last one to finish in the manga, and it's definitely going to be the last one to finish up in the anime, because we have seen the stuff with Rohan. Like it's just going very slowly. Like we haven't even seen the stand Cheap Trick yet, but whoever the stand user is, his name's escaping me right now, but he is inside Rohan's house, and they are... Rohan was just about to look at his back, how he kind of tricked him and was like, hey, can you scratch my back or whatever? So that's going to be great, and before we know it, like, Part 4 anime is going to be done, because this is going to end in the next, like, 2 weeks, I want to say? Because I don't think there's ever been a mini-arc that lasts longer than 3 parts, because when I'm thinking about it, the longest one we had was Dio's World, and it was Dio's World Part 1, 2, and 3, so it will be interesting to see if July 15th goes on for 4 parts. That'd be the longest one in the JoJo anime, I think, because usually they go like a random ones, like Red Hot Chili Pepper Part 1 and 2. I don't think we've ever gone on longer than 3 parts, because Dio was only a 3-part episode. So we'll have to see there, and before we know that, then it's Bites the Dust Arc, like immediately going straight into Bites the Dust Arc. And I have to end this because I'm on my last health bar, and I might die, so I fucking died, okay. I wanted to do another dual heat attack, but I was too busy running around. Yeah, I guess I got what I deserve for making fun of Josuke's hair. I lost to the computer, but this is the first live battle where I lost. Interesting. So yeah, Part 4 anime is going to be over soon. It's crazy, you know? It's going to end on episode 37, I believe. And we're at like 32. So I believe if it stays on schedule, the end date is going to be December 23rd. So yeah, that's crazy. And hopefully we go right into Part 5. But I wish I could talk about that more. But I just kind of want to talk about in this video Part 4 anime and play some best friends. So thank you guys for checking out the video. Don't worry, I'll keep the filler content to a minimum. Because although these are kind of filler content, they are fun to make just because it's like unscripted and just me talking to you guys. I like them. I like playing this game. I like doing the live battle stuff. So I will do more of these. I'm not going to end this series or anything, but I am going to try to focus more on the more high quality scripted videos that you know, a lot more effort. But if you guys like these, I'll still make them. So thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed.